My name is Desiree Bradford. This is part 2 of INT 206 Daily Voicing for Sunday, May 5th, 2013. Make sure the house insurance covers flood damages. Some home insurances do not cover floods. If you want to make sure you're covered, ask the insurance company for all kinds of natural disasters. You need to ask your insurance company if they cover flood damage. If you have 1 inch of water to the basement, it's a lot of money to remodel. Develop an emergency plan for your family in case of a flood and you need to leave the home quickly. Where do we go? To a friend's house? If you need to leave your house, post emergency phone numbers. Teach your children how to call 911. Ask the state for an emergency contact person. Don't forget your pets. You need to prepare your house before a flood. How do you do this? You go home, you go to your basement and look for a black water make sure that is working. Most of them have alarms that encourage you to something that will warn you in case of a flood. When you plan to remodel for the basement, make sure that you have all of your electrical outlets about 18 inches from the floor. Please go to the electric company and ask them to turn the electricity off in the water line. If there's an emergency, you don't have to ask, you just leave your house. It's very important to have different things that are like different. If you arrive to your plan close, please stay away. When you're driving at night, please be careful. Why? Because you can't really see floods. Flood warnings mean that the flood is close to you or near you, and that you need to implement your emergency plan now. If the water floods your house before you can get out, you go upstairs and climb onto the roof. All water and electrical outlets you should be able to turn off if you can. Before you hurt yourself. If you are not home, if you want to go back home, wait until the police officers say that it's okay for you to go back home. Pay attention to any electrical lines that may have fallen and gas lines that may be damaged. Please answer to the emergency person and let them know that there is an electrical line down. When you arrive home, make sure that you check any and all of the house for damages. Please be careful of children during the flood, because children are very curious and would like to play with everything. They think water and the flood, they can pull out the kids. Watch out for animals, snakes. After the flood occurs, most animals lose their home and they need to find somewhere to hide. So prepare for that, like snakes. Turn the power off. And make sure everything is safe before you turn on your electricity. Please leave your home and call 911. Wash your hands with soap and water if you touch anything in the flood. Wash your things with Pine Sol and dry them. Do not use water that has come from the flood. Do not use dirty water to brush your teeth, wash your food off, your hands. Make sure, if you have infants, the only thing connected to the flood is water, so please be careful. If you need water, please boil the water and ask the police, is it safe to drink? Take any pictures of the floods and list anything that you've lost in the damage, that has been lost or damaged in the flood. It's very important that you follow your emergency plan and that your family is educated or where you're going to meet and about the plan. Thank you for watching. Be safe.